Thwip Thwip Reject Nation. We gotta watch a couple of things. First, 3 new TV spots. Everyone who messaged me this on social media was saying like there's a lot of new footage in here.
Cool.
So I'm going off your advice, going off of your words, saying there's a lot. And the second one is another clip from the movie. Peter Ruins Runes, I think is what it's called. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get to it. The bridge fight reaction was uploaded earlier, so you guys can go ahead and watch that too.
Spiderman.
Truth is, I accidentally brought those dangerous people here.
What?
Whoa.
If you're watching, wish me luck.
Whoa.
What?
Is he broadcasting?
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man could really use some.
Wow.
Dang, yeah.
That's a big reveal.
That spell gets loose, they're all coming here.
Whoa. Yeah.
Ah, the mask. Oh.
Don't do this.
I have to try.
Exclusively in movie theaters.
There are new.
Yeah.
I know this is my mess, and I swear to you that I'll fix it, but I'm gonna need some help.
I can't believe I'm in the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Neither can I. Exclusively in movie theaters Thursday.
Yep. Now the clip. Dropped it on final.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Nice knowing you, Spider-Man.
Wait, excuse me?
The entire world's about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So my girlfriend's just gonna forget about everything we've been through? I mean, is she even gonna be my girlfriend?
All right, fine. Everyone in the world's going to forget that you're Spider-Man except your girlfriend.
There we go.
Oh my God, Ned.
Okay, let's not change the parameters of this spell anymore while I'm casting
Okay, I'm done.
it.
I'm done. I swear I'm done. I'm done. Nah, but my Aunt May should really know.
Dude, just stop talking.
Oh my god. Oh, no. Oh. Whoa.
Seems like such a Peter Parker thing to go wrong.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, this guy, the guy at the bodega needs to know.
That clip actually answered one major criticism that a lot of people were giving it flack for.
Yeah.
When he's like, can't tell you how many times I've heard people be like, couldn't he just tell MJ afterwards and show her? Like, I've heard that so many times. And then come to find out, oh, it's in the movie. just seconds
All
later.
accounted for.
Fine, everyone but MJ will know.
Yeah.
Like right away, it's already been thought out. And that breeds so much better because, yeah, that was something that if you're watching in trailer form, I could see how you can nitpick it and wonder, the spell going wrong. I feel like it's because Peter was being kind of dumb. I can see how that criticism can come to apply, but the way this flows just has that scene make a whole lot more sense because it seems like he wasn't fully prepared for exactly whatever the hell this spell was going to be.
Yeah. The breathing room of this particular scene puts you a bit more in Peter's shoes, so it feels a little more like something we might also do if we were in that position of, oh, no, wait. I got so caught up in actually figuring out what the spell needs to be that I forgot, like, oh, these people need to know. It's because it's so natural to want to be like, oh, everyone needs to forget. But wait, I need to be smart about this.
Yes.
I need to be strategic about this. And I'm curious because of all the clips we've seen, and I know we've touched on this in each one, you know, each one of them feels like they have been kind of conscientiously pared down, and this one felt the least like that to me.
I still felt a bit of it.
A bit of it, yeah. So I'm still curious as to know what else might be hidden there, because it still feels like they arrive at the Sanctum and then Doctor Strange is just like, come on downstairs, let's get this going. Let's do this right away.
But that TV spot, though, of the one of Peter Parker calling into the Daily Bugle, originally to ask if he could get a photographer job, because that's the next stage in evolution for Peter Parker, is to become a photographer at the Daily Bugle.
Yes, after everything he's been through, that's the logical next step.
And he changes subjects all of a sudden. It seems like this is leading into right before the big finale fight, just based off of the way his face is all messed up.
Yeah.
Leading into that, but the fact that he's like taking ownership, responsibility, it seems like he's warning the world because there's going to be a lot of big stakes that are happening, a lot of world impending things, especially when you look at the trailer with Doctor Strange is like, I can't stop them from coming through, and you're seeing some other clips that have been online of literally like what seems like world-shattering stuff is occurring, and the fact that he has to like chime in and own up to this, it's interesting. Getting into some
responsibility.
Exactly. Exactly. He's taking responsibility for this. It's kind of a cool complementary effect. The opening of this movie is going to start off with him, being exposed by the Daily Bugle to the world.
Oh, yeah.
And now he's just going to take it into his own hands so he can control sort of the narrative. It's not really about controlling the narrative. It's that some bad thing is going to be occurring. He feels personally responsible for this, which a lot of the marketing has really showed that, yeah, a lot of the decision making that has gone wrong has been based off of his own guilt, which feels very Spider-Man. I feel like this will actually, as much as there's like a bunch of different villains and other Spider-Man coming in, this feels like this will be the most Spider-Man out of the Tom Holland ones for sure, just based off of his character alone. Like, the more clips we've been seeing have getting me more excited about Tom Holland specifically.
Yeah, and especially that ending beat of like, wish me luck, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man could use some. Like, that was felt, just the delivery of that felt really human, and to have it kind of directly again acknowledged, like, yeah, he is the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. I know that's something like Coy harps on a lot, is that down to earth sort of world that Spider-Man feels most at home in. And yeah, I really like that idea that you have these complements of he's messing with great power in going and tampering with magic, trying to solve his problems, by bypassing, the real conflict, and then ultimately having to go to the place that is most hostile towards him, but he also probably knows conscientiously is the one place that will absolutely play anything he sends them. So yeah, it feels like a true ownership of the moment and being like, yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to try and fight the image that Jay Jonah's putting out there. I'm just going to send them this message, and I'm going to, take ownership of this multiversal madness I have unleashed upon the world.
I'm really looking forward to how this situation is going to unfold. It seems like that fight between Doctor Strange and Peter, that Peter is going to win that fight. I don't know how he'll win that fight. I don't know how Spider-Man can honestly beat Doctor Strange due to the fact that all the negative repercussions are going to be unfolding in the plot. It would just stand to reason that Peter's going to win that fight.
I feel like Spider-Man can either win it, or it might be one of those things where it just ends in some kind of like they're jostling over this cube prison, and maybe it just breaks in the process or something like that. And through this sort of struggle that Peter creates, all hell breaks loose.
All right, guys. Well, Spider-Man No Way Home.
This is not the end of the TV spots and clips. We still got a few more days of ours to come.
Leave your thoughts down below. Last but not least, let's do a
JN Valente. If there's anyone who belongs in a place like the Sanctum Sanctorum, it's you. I feel like you would be right at home amid a swath of dusty volumes from around the world, specializing in various schools of thought, philosophy, magic, alchemy, etc. Think of the ways in which you could harness the mysteries of the universe and then, mold them in your own image. And then when we are down on our luck, when this channel has started to fail, you can then do us a solid by making sure that everyone in the world knows who the real rejects are. And that spell could never go wrong, could never incur any kind of terrible multiversal madness, unless, of course, you go off on one of your rambling tangents in the middle of this spell, which, is entirely possible, but honestly, I think the outcome might be better if you do that. So, JN, keep us in your thoughts, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a nice end to the year holiday season. Yeah.
I would hate to be in the same room with you two.
Oh, it's gonna be great.